in this particular lecture, I'll be talking about various types of plant fibers. Right? We have studied that the fabrics are made up of fibers. These fibers we have done in the previous lecture. There are two types. Either they are natural, means they are obtained from the natural sources, and the natural sources also we categorize plants and animals, or they may be synthetic or artificially made. Right? These fibers are very thin threads, strands we have already studied, and when we spun them, they become thicker and they are woven into clothes. Right? In this topic, we are going to focus on this particular thing, that is the natural fibers obtained from plants. There are so many. Just to name a few which are there in your particular syllabus, that is cotton, jute, flax, remi, hemp, sisal, kapok. These are a few natural plant fibers. Let us try to have a bit of the basic details of a few of them. First of all, talking about cotton. Now, when we talk about cotton, we use cotton in so many forms in our houses. One way is what exactly we are studying in this chapter, that is the cotton clothes. Second thing, in your age, so many times you are injured. Why? Because you people run here, you people run there, you people play around, walk around, fight, whatever. So many times you fell down, you are injured, blood oozes out, and at that time what exactly is required? You required cotton along with an antiseptic to wash or clean your wounds. So that cotton is also one of the forms in which we use it. Third thing is, you must have seen the wicks of oil lamps. We call them diyas. In Hindi, the diyas. We celebrate one of the very important main festivals of our country is Deepavali or Diwali. What exactly you do, or you have seen so many people doing it, lighting the candles, lighting these wicks of oil lamps, these diyas. Right? Now, what exactly are these oil lamps made up of? They are basically made up of the soil on which basically we make that particular mound. Then we put some oil in it, and what exactly we light? We take cotton, the wicks of the oil lamps. Right? The oil lamps are those earthen made diyas, that is cotton wool. It is used to make the wicks of these lamps. Right? Fine. Now, this cotton is also used in filling the mattresses or the quilts or the pillows. There are so many uses in our houses where cotton is used in different forms. Right? Now, in India, when we talk about khadi, it is also made up from cotton fibers. Now, how exactly we produce this cotton wool, that is what we are going to take up. First of all, let me show you, this is a cotton plant. This cotton plant, it grows in black soil and warm climate. Right? It produces a small green fruit which is the size of a lemon, that is known as cotton boll. Now, this is not ball, this is boll, B-O-L-L. This cotton ball contains soft white fibers. These white fibers grow around the seed, and when the fruit matures, when it ripens, it turns brown in color, then it will burst open, and these white fibers, they are exposed. Now, what we do is, we pluck these white fibers, and when they are dried in the sun, then they become fluffy. Right? So, these cotton boll, they contain basically this fluffy soft material which we call cotton. Got it? So this is how cotton is obtained from the cotton plants. When these fibers are separated from the seed, this process is called ginning. One word, one line, one mark question. What is ginning? It is the process in which the fibers of cotton are separated from their seed, and it is a manual process. It is done by hand, or it may also be done with a large comb or by machines. Right? Now, when we obtain these large cotton balls by the process of this ginning, they are pressed into bundles, and those bundles are known as bales of cotton.
God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light."
The next type of plant fiber we'll be studying is jute. Now this is how a jute plant looks. Jute, of course, it is a natural fiber, plant fiber. Therefore, whatever we are studying under this topic, they are all obtained from plants. Now, cotton obtained from cotton plants. Jute is obtained from the bark of jute plants. When we talk about jute, the very important characteristic of jute is that they are biodegradable, they are durable, and they are strong fibers. Right? And where exactly we use jute? They are used for making strong packing materials. Right? Jute is mainly grown in West Bengal, Bihar, Assam, and Bangladesh. Right? Fine. So this is a bit of the details of jute. Now when we try to cultivate the jute during the raining season, and we harvest it at the flowering stage. Then the stems of the plants, they are tied into bundles, right? And then they are soaked in pond water for a few days. Now this is quite important because this process has a particular special name that is known as retting. So how you are going to define retting? It is the process in which the jute plants are tied in a bundle and they are soaked in pond water for few days, right? Now what exactly is the purpose? What is the reason why we are soaking it? Why we are performing this process of retting? Let us see. When we sink it, during this sinkage, the gummy substances which hold the jute fibers to the stem, they rot in water, and because of their rotting, the fibers separate out. So this retting is quite important process to separate jute, right? Once the fibers are separated, then they are washed in clear running water and again they are dried in the sun, right? And all these processes are done manually, they are done by hand, right? Now these jute fibers are used in a lot many places. Where exactly? Let us try to relate a few uses of jute. First of all, jute is used to make cloth, which is mainly for wrapping the bales of raw cotton. All the sacks are made up of jute normally. The ropes, carpets, curtains, cushions made up of jute. To make the coarse clothes, the rough clothes, jute is used, and the fibers of jute are woven into Hessian cloth and backing for linoleum and carpets. Then it is also used for making sugar and coffee baggings, and the fine quality jute is also used to make jute fabric from which the clothes are made, right? So this is basically a bit of the detail about jute. Firstly, we talked about cotton, right? We saw the various characteristics. Then we talk about jute. Along with characteristics, we saw the various uses of jute.